Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney. Today we'll be continuing with the next episode. Episode 2, Day 2, Investigation. September 7th, 3:11 PM, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fall and the Miss May! No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Let's talk to her. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap to Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay. Let's examine. There isn't anything here. Oh, for the camera and the guard, it's the same information, yeah. Okay, let's check. Can we present her evidence? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. Get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Let's get out of here. No. I would like to go to the hotel, perhaps? September 7, Gatewater Hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite a performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation was swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. You can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we are both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let's talk to him. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not the boss, but I knew the moment I saw her. You do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is that guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. Yes, from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo, Hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. On that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. The latest hotel is known as the Gatewater. I suppose that we add a subtitle. Subtitle? Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever falls your tea set. Okay. What else? What could we show him? Not much. I would like to move. And Corp perhaps? Maybe I can go to the detention. No, I cannot talk to my client. Call order. September 7th, fan call off office. Looks like for instance he's taking the day off today. Detective 𝐒𝐤𝐬 is nowhere in sight. Police hardly gave his plates working over. Although there are invaluable clues left. Suppose it can hurt to take a look around though. Yes, we can. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk, perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? I'm imagining things. Are you though? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's try the offices. Number 7. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh. Why does he have a picture? That guy. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Wait, no, I want that picture. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. I think it's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. DL6A? I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Or perhaps I'll borrow his photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. On the back, okay. I want the other one as well. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap photos. I think I'll swap them. Photograph added. Cool. So I got the photo, because the game already showed us who the killer is. Let's just go to the bellboy again and show him the picture. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once, you know how it is. Oh no, I don't. Without a doubt, that's the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write up an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy wants to excited about this. Let him write it, why not? Well, sure, why not? Yes. Always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Hurry up and write it. Okay, bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. So now I can go to Miss May and show her the photo of him. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Present the picture of the man. Well, look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Let's try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I have the proof. It's the bellboy's affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Her heart. Yeah. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. Indeed, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have field day with this reputation. Ah, oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. Great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Wright, president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Wright? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. But this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to get up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. Wright myself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. To take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Let's go to Blue Corp. September 7, Blue Corp Incorporated CEO's office. That's the same picture. What's with this serial decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? I was just incredibly asking the title that you go by. Right, Phoenix Wright. Incurably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant's-esque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why would you come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Talk to him. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done. You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. But assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It's ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into scapegoat. Night of a murder. On the night of a murder, were you in April May's hotel room? I can say I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. The motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, Hotel Bellboy has stated in the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt he would be capable of doing that. That raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. Buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I built this business up into this grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, its founder and CEO named it so. Why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Oh my god. Painting. There's something that's been bothering me. What that might be? A big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. No, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? It was yesterday, actually. Point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Is the painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. It's like that third excuse for an attorney. Rody burger. What? Oof. Uh-huh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? In my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is the work beyond your compensation. You came here from Cody Burgers, I presume? To Grossberg? Yes. You must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. That will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. So now, skedoodle. There's nothing more to discuss. Can I show you something? I cannot present him anything. Or maybe I can? Will you be kind enough to cease our in-name shattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in this selection. You're sure to understand. Shut up and get out. Nothing more to say. Fine. Go back to Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumping Jessopadots! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of this day. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. I think it's really bothering him, that much is clear. Talk. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. See, couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Your refusal. I asked you before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. I'm just in trouble about something. I'm starting to have a feeling you know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. See, it's just... a big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there on the other day, was there not? When I said you had no intention of parting with, well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp. At White's office. So, you noticed. Well, Suppose I should have guessed you would. It's the large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you are Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. I'm on the back of the photographs. As is expected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. It would have destroyed me if I did. That's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. Arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. Once judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. But they're bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? Tell me, what is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. That's what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could do for her, and in the end, cleared her wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. Why were we blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. Couldn't let people know. One person found out. I told them. You told White? Offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. Secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and they came to me. By this time, the offer was blackmail. See. White controls the law of this country and it sees fit. And if he would still challenge him, a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? He followed his every move for years. He may have recorded something of what she found. Okay? I present something. Not really. Let's go to the Mia's office then. Funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Take these papers again. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed on here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? B, as in Blue Corp, maybe? If there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Faye, that's Mia and Ma's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I'm determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. The names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stopped there. Me and you, Grossberg. Suicide case that she have worked on. Maybe there's more. J to S. Let's see. J, S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest parts here. The end in S. Suicide? Ew. This is a collection of suicide reports. There's politician, policeman. It's writing on most of these in pencil. Wright? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. I draw him all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clippings added to the court record. Could help. There's nothing else there apparently. Let's have a look anyways. Check him. I want to check T to Z. EU, I know. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well, that's good to know. Okay, let's move back to Grossberg. Present the evidence of the newspapers. I found this in Mia's files. She was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay, can I talk to you to anything else? No. Maybe I can go back to detention center. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay. Back to Blue Corp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not even penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. To try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I can talk to him, yes, nice. I already heard these two, right? Let's talk about the blackmail. There's no point asking someone a crooked, straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. Of course I jest. You need to not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Let's present him with this newspaper. This is the only clue the mail left me. We better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? On this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filed with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know that you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You're blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. Right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You are wrong. Mr. White? Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. So what are you insinuating? Yeah, what happened to you? She was keeping tabs. For this reason you had April May tapping her phone. And Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. Wright. You did it! Secretary's office. You'll be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Right. And you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Miafe case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quiet, youth. Told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and the one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? Executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, isn't another one of those? Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Can I tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. This was Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. Friends in the local lawyers association, you see? You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. Present to you the man who killed Miss Miafe. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Number 8, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. The trial begins tomorrow. What's going to be set a trap for me? The prosecution will be on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. Refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? Explain what had happened to Maya. I can't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, his sister, and now you. It's just gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... defend me in court, yeah. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Leave it to me. I'm Miss Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in her blood. So it ghost powers that will run in your blood? Better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Oh, wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. What I meant to say is, you should testify that I wasn't the person who killed her because I was there with her. Oh, whatever. There really isn't anything she can do for me anyway. But I can just sit here and do nothing. But nothing, I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. Show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit on 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. Alright, let's continue with this. Let me save up. And Day 3, the trial. September 9th, 9:52 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Oh, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony or raise an objection, have it on good faith and the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Not expecting any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Alright, September 9th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went too far, too smoothly. Wouldn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Faye? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss Maya's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. Appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets the show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White. My friends call me 𝐒𝐸𝐞𝐜𝐬. I'm the CEO. To use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Faye? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. Can you witness the murder from there? Wait till you what you already know. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy testimony apart. I'm done for. I always feel like it's not the end of the world. And I'm the last man standing. Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness testimony. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly persifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. And I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than Miss You, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave her chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. It was all over. Things occurred as is testified, and I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's press him about everything. He's gonna slip up. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Press. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So what? Proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered the room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Okay. If I press further, it's not gonna go anywhere, so let's just go back for now. I don't see anything to get my attack him on this point any further. Okay, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly persifying that it's reading to you some papers by the window. Press. By window, you mean the one directly across the Fanco law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. There you were reading papers? Correct. Gatewater is a businessman hotel. I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I had a bedlam from outside. Bedlam? A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. Let's see, continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard it sound? But of course, I'm no snoop, peeping out of the windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made carrier of a snooping. It was then when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Press. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was no other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said completely conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the sound looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. What is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? What did you do, then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She just finished watching a soap around the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping Faye off his phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. Care not, I will answer the lawyer's blunt inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. Would make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I'm El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Yes? Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay, and now I can present the effect with the picture of floor plans, because she ran right, not left. Present. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Oh, really? Objection overruled. How come? She did run to the right. Try to think before you make accusation again, Mr. Wright. Oops, that didn't go so well. Let's press him again. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I'm absolutely fucking perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that? Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you a little odd? Finally, there was a terrible impaction. That it was all over. Impaction? I mean, just impact? Big curiosity. I think you need to brush up your language skills. Second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language alone. Did Edward prep this guy or two, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. I found a weakness, but it just doesn't let me. We'll do it again. Press? Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? Oh fucking hell. Shut up. Yeah, something strikes me. I'm not sure right here. Why didn't this work? That makes no sense. She wouldn't be running to the left. Oh, this one. I need to use the testimony of May. Okay, never mind. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? Said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running to the dead end. Don't you find that odd? Huh? Very strange. I didn't see her run to the left. I did. Because you were there. Of course you saw her to the left. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. You really did see the victims run left? You did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Mrs. Wright and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. Once. Ah, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that explains their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could have he been? In the law offices of 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. I want to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Killer. is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. It would appear to him that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Constellation of the defense are distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now, he is laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears that I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear a revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Witness testimony. She ran to the left. Miss testimony was correct, as was mine. I assaulted the girl. Turn left and ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Chased her and delivered a final blow. There was only one blow. She dodged the first one. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Do you remember, Mr. Lawyer? No, I did not. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Ran to the left. This testimony was correct. This was mine. I assaulted the girl. She first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. You hit her twice. Let's press. Actually, can I present an evidence? Yeah, it only says there was one hit, not two. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely fucking perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness was obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd like to request 10 minutes break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there will be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. What's on my side? No slipping out of this time now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. And the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her. She dodged. And then turned and ran to the door. And you did hit her in the single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay, let's wreck him. What's that thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right. One that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Isn't something about that trick you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Very odd. Chris Berger. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Change your testimony to reflect that. So sorry, my bad. Witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. That stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Yes. The last stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. It's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. White, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth's on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. Turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in a single blow. Wow. Phoenix. It's getting a lot less talkative. I'm really afraid I'll catch him on something. But that won't be easy. Okay, let's see. Do I have any... I could press him. But he didn't say it's broken. How could he hear it if it was already lying on the ground? Okay, let's press to this one. Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No. Triple no. How would I? How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. Looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. Hillary attacked her, but she dodged. Oh, before, you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry. You'll know what happened now. Turned and ran to the door. What did you do then? Gave chase, of course. No, not me. No, the killer. I mean, he gave chase. Mr. Wright, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright, there is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. And you did her in with a single blow. Twap. Twap? It doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh ho ho. Yes, well, I'm a man of peace, you see? Phoenix. Getting a lot of less talkative. Okay. Let's do the present. And let's try the glass shards. Try that. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly, when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? You saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. It's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light strand through the window in the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. Conclusive, definitely, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. It was behind a wall. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? Sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Because, as you can see here, the light stand is in the corner, which is not behind a window. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity, Mr. White. If you were in the Gadwater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is the inside of the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's fair enough, Miss Phoenix, right? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Didn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. Wright is the CEO of Blue Corp. Ordered his secretary, Miss April A, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed on the office? By who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the fatal claw offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. Wright knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. The very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. You see. However, the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand behind him. There we go. Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. That's just bullshit. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Come, leave it to me. I feel faint. Witness testimony. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. After the fan Koloff. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how we were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sounds? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Cross-examination. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do we have anything about that? What did I say? Beginning. Also beginning of September. What was the murder? Doesn't say. Floor plans. Okay. Let's press. Do you have proof? April knew the details of Mrs. Faye Fung conversations. Proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh? Right. I'd entered the Faye and Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye and Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. Wright's. If I know Edgeworth, I'd already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect clients' confidentiality. That is when I saw this light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe it's rare enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What's happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Yeah. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You are Maya? Did you know the Fae woman has strong psychic powers? And accepted her defeat in court. Years that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I'm Maya. I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. I never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But I don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item: glass light stand. Date of purchase: September 4th. Oh, September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. What did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now we just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Well, I wish the game didn't just hide the evidence. How can you win if the game is just hiding evidence from you? Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather? Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Fine now. Let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass the judgment on defendant Miss Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. You are destroyed, my man. You are destroyed. It was the beginning. Okay, press. This is when I saw the last let's stand. Press. What, did you notice something else? Okay, no, I didn't want to press. I wanted to do the other thing. Present. The receipt. Present. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Waha, you're gasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, glass light stand. The date of the purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fan Co. law offices at the beginning of September, stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, you can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Huh? He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can judge guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix, right? Hey? What? No way can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need more time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Let's object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if annoyance is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a date to certain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Your Honor, can I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. List of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. Quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Something I would like to read to the court. Present. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. This is stop, desist, halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess, I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the finger. Case closed, Your Honor. The fuck? What has happened? Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you've done it again. It was quite a spirited offense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. Lucky I was born of A. Lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. Don't forget it was as long as I'll live. Guess you'll live? My time here is running out. Huh? Yes, powers are still weak. Can't stay here for that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. Sure, we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Stay 9 o'clock? Office? See you later. Chief, Mia! September 9, 9:02 p.m. Fanico Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kinda worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. Pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wahahaha! You should see her face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. Second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here. Ready to go down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We are partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Ma's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and 𝐒𝐬𝐬 offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here. Watching. Right, okay. Nick, let's do it. Huh? You what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's not wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Alright, I hope you enjoyed episode 2. Turnabout Sisters. Now let's look at the third episode, the Turnabout Samurai. Quickly save the game. Hurrah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? Oh, it's you who should gaze upon the moon, or it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil Madagascar. Ah! Ah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss the next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14, 5:31 PM. Wright and Co. Law Offices. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that serial show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. It's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Yes, murder was the talk of the town for some time. No one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It will be okay. Sure, some big clients just around the corner. October 16, 8:14 AM. Phoenix Wright, bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Oh yeah, my what? Still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered this villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Let's come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16, 9:22 AM. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Yes, here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested today. Was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Was arrested on suspicion of murder. Victim was Jack Hammer, who is the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through his body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay. Talk to her about that. What to do. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet a steel samurai. Does she want to investigate a case or just some sightseeing, I wonder? My mind is on the sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Admit it. I don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay. Let's move to the detention center. October 16, detention center, visitors. What's wrong, Maya? That's him, in the flesh. That guy's really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Nothing wrong? No. Just getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the power of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I don't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. Guess it didn't matter. So much for the dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh, Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay, let's talk to him. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to the Global Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. It was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with that samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could I say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir, I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? Oh, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of the Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although yes, he did defeat him this time. Oh wow, I see. All the Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? What is alibi? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. I worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was about to begin at 5. I was a little tired. After lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio, found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. I was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. Like about $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, let's get there. Studio. October 16, Global Studios main gate. Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We are, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? walkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident. I came to snoop around. Looks today. Something horrible happens. Don't you have jobs to do, or the lawyers work for the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Like life with each. I was young. Stop speaking so fucking fast. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. Possible. Hey, there's somebody being spoken to. You saw it today. Present her with my attorney's badge. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Is stupid or something? Studios. So, what do you do here in studios? I was studios to make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days, oh, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars there. I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was. Hammer? Victim, dummy. Evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid. Don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. I don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? If only you knew. Jack Hammer will live in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? He was acting during filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Used to playing the villain in a children's program. What more? I heard they were paying him peanuts. Enough to make you cry. Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when I found a body. At the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. If you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here from 1 to 30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. He was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. Bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we are here to Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in. The lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. There's not heard with that. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, we need to go back and get the request from him. Hello, how was the studio? They all figured it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Look, about the security lady. About the security guard at the main gate up to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Think of that mask, wear her worse, I believe. It stacks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she will never let you up on you. She's got some nerve. You could write up a letter formal requesting my representation. Of course. Okay. That done? Let's hope this will get me past the security lady. Go back. Send the evidence. And have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. First request given to the security lady. think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. Only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's for employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. What are my instructions? The detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. Right now with the global studios added. Let's move. Outside Studio 1. October 16, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey Paul, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault? Saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if you're depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think he hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we are in this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Yeah, let's talk to him. Investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can tell you that, pal. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. It's a detective. Mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. Well, your latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Okay, time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Okay. 15th of 2:30 p.m. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over here in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other one than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. One person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate. That's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? I showed her my badge. She gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? He's a sucker for the authority. He even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Passive evidence? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What took that? The camera up on that gate, pal? Wait, you mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, here's evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? Calm down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho. I'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Or wherever you like. Of course, you are not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Hahaha. Got someone around here. Seems to be enjoying himself. Nick, let's go. Got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay. Guess I could have examined everything. Hey, there's a camera here. It's a security camera. It takes photos of people that into the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went to where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bit bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down off the path. Oh yeah, that was kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be. You tell me. We don't use it now, though. What goes here? Studio mascot. Guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? Holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found the jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need the card key to get in. It makes sense that they would not want to keep the employees out. Talk about card key. Let's move. Main gate. Nick, look! The security ladies in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey you. Well, are you satisfied Power's guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Let's talk to her. Mr. Employee area? October 16, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Take a look around. Window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Oh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool team snack or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Hey, try this. This first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? There's a sign by the dressing room doctor. Full Powers. Must be neat to retire and have this your own room like this. The door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean find? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. You don't need a spear. It's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Okay. Yep. Dressing room. October 16th, Global Studio, dressing room. Ours is dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. I actually saw him taking a nap here. Right, and there was a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope it's telling the truth for mistake. This must be Powers' back. Hey, then open that. Look. Employee card key. It must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean borrow. Card key added. There's some regular suits and costumes here. This must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. Also, you were already wearing one myself. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Guess it is kind of dusty outside. There's a vast area of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig you used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. I always have mirrors like this in dressing room. See, my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. Stop that, my partner. Okay, let's go back to the other studio. Entrance is to Studio 1, and this is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card can be borrowed from the dressing room will work. Open. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape. It's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. Still samurai killed him. Murder weapon with samurai spear. That's pretty real to me. The outline where Jackhammer body was laced with tape. The body was found still inside the evil magistrate. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. Regular spear stabbing would leave at least 3 bullets. The costume must have absorbed most of it. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. Hey you, not touching that. I'm sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Me? I'm assistant here. Help with props and stuff. Out, ordering new ones, etc. The lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, our VP's people. VP? Oh, Will Powers? VP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for VP, okay? You would never hurt a fly, he has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Okay, let's examine more. Wow, look at that camera, okay. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Still Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain. 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬. When the Still Samurai take place in all the Tokyo? You even see Mount Fuji from there? All the Tokyo, Nick. Nail all the Tokyo. Oh, right. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumption, Nick. Right, sorry. Let's throw this out of here. Hey, look! It's the chair the director sits in. Always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. What's this? It's for reflecting light. Oh, reflecting screen or something like that. This can hold it during filming. Huh? What? Where's the museum for other things entertainment? The lighting is fine, but I would want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. She's being serious. Can I talk to her? Day of the crime. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on the staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Well, the studio isn't doing well so right now. Yesterday was on the rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, in the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. OVP and Hammer went there, with everyone else. Employee area, that's where Power's dressing room, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. I saw WP go into his dressing room. I didn't see either of them after that. Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? Oh, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're fine, girl. I'm sorry. I was for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio. He has to be the killer. They even have the photograph. I'm sorry, I know you're busy. But really, actually, there's been something bothering me. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, since someone was here. Sensed? Yes, several times. Other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. Sure, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. It helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing something. You sensed someone other than the regular film crew studio? Yes, I think. He doesn't cut it as in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. October 16th, Global Studios. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Talk to her? Distance claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on her face. I want to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? The estimated time of the Hammer staff 1:30. Are you sure that Powers is the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. We have witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Man? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares to question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick. You spiky-haired cretin. Always been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant. You won. Sure. He's not even a full-time employee. All you young guns are like that nowadays. They were saying that another thing and you blah 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 blah. Parent voices. You left. Well, Nick. This is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over the shoulders. Examine the computer. That runs the studio security cameras. Maybe we can see the photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Right. Okay, let's give it a try. I know how to work these things. Looks like I have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need a date of murder. First, the camera turned at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the gas station. Number. I think it was 307. There, enter. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. See what we got. How is this a picture of Will Powers? He's the one who always wears that suit. That's why the security lady thought it was him. I imagine the detective was very happy with the photo's evidence. Something printed out in the back. Number 15, 2 p.m, photo 2. What does that mean? There's more photo data from that day? Nope, it's the only one on the computer. How is this photo added to the court record? Hey Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Put the security lady in place with this. Right, put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? Never got a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're a craftier than you have credit for. Oh, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it would be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the start of this third episode actually. Hope you enjoyed the start of third episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next time with some more continuation series. Take care. Bye bye.